Oh, pardon me.
We're live now.
I think so, yeah.
Woohoo!
Where's them monsters?
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh my God, there's an alien still on.
Hello, welcome to Spouting Nonsense. I've got to talk about the elephant in the room. No offense, Jonathan. Welcome back to Spouting Nonsense. My name is Sarah Nelms. As always, well, it wasn't last week, but back in the Cotswolds, we got the fabulous Jonathan Mayer with us. Jonathan.
Dressed like a foreskin.
He missed that after we got it. Jonathan, what was that ensemble just then?
I just, felt that I was just a bit bored. But it's too hot.
Lying around.
I'm gonna wear it the whole thing, but it's so hot. I can't possibly wear. I could wear the hat for a bit. That would work, wouldn't it? Just you know.
Oh yes.
Fabulous.
Wrong way around. There we go.
I mean, saying it was the wrong way round. None of us knew.
No.
None of us could tell. Jonathan, how are you this week?
Me, I'm confused, vague, elderly. I mean, I can't keep up with what day it is. I
like how you went to say I'm fine and then thought, no,
yeah,
I'm not going to say I'm fine. Okay. No, I'm not fine. You're all mentally fucking scarred. Remind everybody where you are in the UK, Jonathan.
I am in Moss Side, lost in the clouds of my memory.
Yeah, are you in lockdown or are you all right?
Well, we're sort of I mean, because Leon's not well, so Leon's got Parkinson's. So although we're like technically, I think we can do things, but everybody's so free and easy with the rules at the minute that we are trying really hard to be careful, actually, because it's just
it's not illness top trump. Anyway. But we've got Love Dev Arpenger.
Hello.
How are you this week, Love Dev?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm very good.
Oh, good. Oh, you look all chipper, Love Dev. I like this. And remind everybody where you are.
Sunny Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Quite muggy.
It is very muggy this week. And finally, we've got the lovely Harriet Dyer back with us. Hi,
Hello,
Harriet.
guys.
Oh, how are you, my love?
I'm all right, thank you. Look, I can see my name.
Yeah, and there's Jackie and the dinosaur in the background.
Yeah, and I've got condensed air because I think my holes were blocked last week, and so I've blasted because my laptop was overheating. You see.
Oh, my holes have been blocked for quite a while. Maybe I should get some of that.
You need that to blow the cobwebs off.
Yeah. Harriet, remind everybody where. Oh no, not remind because
I'm on location. You know me.
Yeah. Right. So where are you this week?
Well, this week I was a bit too hot, so I thought I would head to the Earth's magma to cool down.
Yeah. How was that? Was it bikini sort of weather or?
Yeah. My skin has been flambéed. But
you're looking good on it, mate.
Trying to take
looking
my shoe
really
off.
good on it.
Thank you.
That's all right. So just quickly, this is Spouting Nonsense, a comedy chat show. We have no idea what topics we'll chat about. That is all left to chance. I never look at what topics are coming up until I've got them in front of me, which is going to be funny. First things first, we've got the 3 facts, which is lovely. I've had a quick glance at them. There's a couple of and priorities, and if we're playing Pokemon Go on a car journey. Well done,
Hi, Joe. Joe, where are you going?
She's going to
probably to find you.
Magma. Cool. Anyway, we're going to do the facts. So, which of these facts belong to which of these 3 comedians? Fact 1: Who went to a school disco dressed as Bob Marley? Who went to a school
One
district
love,
for Marley? Is it Jonathan
one
Lovedev or Harriet? I fucking hope it's Harriet. Fact 2. Whose parents once found a copy of the Sun under their pillow, which they had stolen to look at the source picture? Now, just the way that's phrased.
What was that one?
Exactly. Whose parents once found a copy of the Sun under their pillow, which they had stolen to look at the source picture? Now, if it was Harry or Lovedev, I don't know. Now, look, I don't know. I don't know who would refer to it as source. So who's that belongs to? Jonathan Lovedev or Harriet? And fact 3: who used to punch chickens in the chest? Who used to punch chickens in the chest?
Chicken puncher.
Chicken.
Yeah, punch a chicken in the chest. So is that Jonathan Lovedev or Harriet?
Clearer in origin. You go, don't you?
Exactly. Right. Anyway, we're going to crack on. If you're watching at home, please donate if you can, but more importantly, share the link for us so we can get more viewers. That'd be lovely. And of course, join in with your live comments. Jim will put them across the bottom and we'll read them out as soon as we can get to them. Right. First things first. Oh my God, I've just seen the first word. Oh, second word of Love Devs. Let's go for one of Love Devs first.
Yay!
Your owner is now fully self-aware and screams whenever you go to the toilet. How would you calm it down? Love Dev.
What was that?
Put it on the thing, Jim.
Harriet, your anus is now fully self-aware.
Oh
and it
no!
screams whenever you go to the toilet. How would you calm it down? So, Love Dev, how would you calm yours down? Yeah, Harriet, have a think.
So, I've actually written a poem in case this happens.
Of course you have.
I would sing a lullaby. It's a lullaby.
Okay.
This is it.
I can't wait.
Rock-a-bye, baby, in the bog. When the wind blows, the poo drops. When the ship breaks, the poo will fall. And down will come baby, poo and all.
And you can download that on Apple Music. That's up straight away now. So let's try and get Love Dev's lullaby to his anus on number 1 this week. That would be lovely. So like I said, on Apple Music, ready to download straight away. It's only 99p. Thank you, Love Dev. That was I'd like to say beautiful. I'd actually say terrifying. Please don't write anymore. That's lovely. So you'd sing yours a lullaby and that works, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Does it scream? Does it scream if you've eaten different, like, is it more shrill scream if you've eaten different foods and sort of like, if you had like,
I mean, if you had a tikka masala or
yeah, is it like
it's like sirens?
Yeah, I thought it wouldn't be the same as everyone, would it?
An ass banshee.
An ass.
Our favourite. Thank you, Pete. Harriet, what would you do?
Well, I'd want it to scream because if it didn't open wide, you'd be blocked. Do you know what I mean? So when
I've just got vision. This is my bum having a poo. Oh, hang on. This is diarrhea.
Oh.
I don't want to do anymore.
I feel like we haven't built up enough trust with the audience.
No, exactly. Not for that. So what would you do, Harriet? What would you do?
What's the question? So what do I do to get it?
You have to calm it down.
Stop it screaming.
I'd smother it and kill it.
Kill it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's part of your body, so.
Yeah, but it just needs to do its job. It can't be having feelings.
No. If you kill it, you can't do anymore. It's part of your body. Your body's screaming.
I don't like this. It's weird.
You don't like this.
Weird.
I don't think Harriet does anyway, to be honest.
I thought you'd have a really good answer, Harriet.
Jonathan?
I thought you was going to have a really good anscer.
No,
Take my lullaby. It'll be all right.
Set fire to it. Burn it. Jonathan, what would you do to calm your... Harriet thinks this is weird. Jonathan, what would you do to calm your screaming anus? Oh, this is probably something you've had to do before anyway.
First of all, I wouldn't smoke it because that suggests it breathes. But yes, my anus and I have what we might describe as close and intimate relationship, and we know how to relax in the face of what we might describe as extreme circumstances. So I think coming or going, me and my anus will work as usual as a team. Because we can either or relaxing, depending on what's heading our way. So smother your anus. You don't kill it. You work with it. That's how you do it, love. You make sure it's.
Harriet, would you try poppers before killing it?
Oh, I've tried them before.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I've never tried them. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not about you. It's about your poor little anus. You have to relax your little anus. Take a hit of poppers and let it have a little relax.
Oh dear. Anyway, if you've just joined us, you might wonder what's going on, but this is normal. And you're the weirdos. So anyway, thanks for joining us. If you'd like to share the link, that'd be lovely. You can also join in with your comments. That'd be fantastic. Let's go on to one of Harriet's. Wow, this is a big one, Harriet. You have discovered a new creature. It lives in your top pocket. No one knows it is there. When doing your shopping, every time it winks at someone and sucks all of the person's flesh off. Every time that happens, however, £10,000 enters your bank account. Would you go shopping with it in your pocket?
Definitely.
Brilliant.
So, you've got a creature in your top pocket. It sucks people's flesh off, but you then get £10,000. Would you leave it at home, or would you allow it to go about its daily business? Harriet.
Is this during the pandemic or not?
I don't think it matters. And again,
it does.
your
question, isn't it?
Because we're all skint.
Yeah, it's your question, mate. You decide.
Oh,
You said my question's weird.
Yeah, it's during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, then yeah, I would.
Do you know what I do? I go shopping in Waitrose.
Yes,
Very
Why
clever.
Waitrose?
Because
my people go to Aldi and Lidl, and I don't really want to suck flesh off any of them and make money off them. I don't shop in Waitrose, so I'd go to Waitrose. Kill a couple of them. Oh, go on then, Harriet. What were you going to say? You would.
No, that's the answer. I agree.
You would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Harriet, you're full of it tonight, aren't you?
Do you know what I would do? I would train it.
How?
Okay.
Train. For some
Bring
reason,
it, a lullaby.
I can picture a newt. Yeah, it'll have its own lullaby. But
Great.
it'll be trained to suck only people who have COVID-19. So I would be like a superhero. I'll just get rid of everyone.
No, because you would be killing them.
I don't want the money. You can have the money. Just give me the view. Let's go on a mission.
Wow, not all heroes wear capes.
Get rid of Corona.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You need a vigilante.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to do. You find
Like
the location. You go to the shops where the MPs shop. You go to the shops where the Lords shop. You go to the shops, crucially, where Boris Johnson and Jacob Rees-Mogg fucking shop. And
they order online, Jonathan. They order online. They don't...
You can still go to Harrods, take all of the people who shop regularly at not the tourists, but the actual people who actually shop at Harrods, and you should those people. And what about the people who buy at National Front shops or Hitler shops? If there's the Hitler shops in Japan, I just go around it.
Yeah,
I'm not joking. Really.
Have you heard about the Nazi Mongols? Not like
totally.
Nazi Mongols. Oh, Harriet, How much flesh can your little creature absorb? I'm just concerned that he's going to overeat.
Oh, it's like them,
Bro.
them Christmas tree, when you put your Christmas tree in the thing and all the wood comes out the back.
Out of his screaming anus.
So what you're saying?
I see how we
He's
link
going to shit a load of people.
unintentionally link everything. We're all so in tune with each other that like one topic can just like segue seamlessly into the next topic.
Like
Brilliant.
the human centipede of banter.
I'd be in the front. I'm the front.
I'd be, well, we're all at the front then because we're all attached.
No.
Somebody
I'm
has
at
got the
front.
back.
I've got my bum attached to
I
somebody's
nominate
mouth.
Jonathan.
Who's in the middle? Anyway, we're going to go on.
I didn't hear that.
Hold up. This is, if you're watching at home, this is probably the moment you've all been waiting for. But I will keep up the pretense and do the link as I normally do. So let's go on to one of Jonathan's topics.
The Library of the Week.
Oh, stop it!
Yay!
Library.
That come in.
Bought a book for Harriet, Improbable Libraries. Ooh, by Alex. Ooh, so you can fill your life with libraries if you like. You know, like if you're interested in your brain, Harris. So she's not. In fairness, though, you have got those bosoms, which, to be honest, they look like they're fight. I mean, they are, man. I mean, honestly, they are. They're like.
What is that?
The pyramid stage.
Oh.
The whole of it. That is actually a pyramid stage.
Illuminati. The pyramid stage.
That we couldn't sell.
Am I on?
Anyway, yeah.
That's not even a T-shirt with a pyramid stage on it. That is actually the pyramid stage. That's what it is. Okay, so my library of the week, Jay, give me the photograph. Is this in Longstock in Hampshire, and it's the old BT telephone box, and they've turned it into a show as Jay.
I can see it. Now it's gone.
Oh,
you can't see it again.
I'll send them to you, darling.
I saw the beginning of it. I saw its shaft, but I didn't see it completely.
The shaft. I didn't see the inner workings of the shaft.
Yeah, there we go. There's one of them in Cornwall.
I've got one of them near me as well.
Apparently, there's loads of things. There's like
they're fantastic
around the country. Mainly in the rich and prosperous south and southwest, where people can afford this. But their book exchanges. Well, you can leave books you like, so you can go.
That you put in it, Karish, you dirty bastard.
Oh my god! Yes. So yeah, I think it's just a gorgeous thing to do.
I love
these book exchanges. Yeah, exactly. And it's like
public
sculpture.
I love an old phone box, and I love an old phone box that smell like piss, and it's got some use for the community.
I wonder if it's got a fairy book in it.
I'm actually using these phone boxes to call people in, so that's fun for me, isn't it? But I actually really
anything's fun for you, Jonathan.
I really like the fact they're using them.
Jonathan, do you still use phone boxes?
Yeah, these were phone boxes. Have you never heard of? Oh my god!
No, but
have you never heard of the red phone box?
Yeah, no, I know, but do you use the phone box for telephone calls?
Well, not now, because I've got a mobile phone. But
I
was born a long.
Do you use your mobile phone?
I thought you said you still do.
I don't think any of us would touch anything in a phone box to make a phone. Can you imagine what's on that handset? And
yeah. Often they're just where I used to live. They'd just be full on massive turds in the phone box. They used to use them as toilets.
Did you?
Full on human turds, massive turds.
Did you?
No, my house was right next door.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past you to vote. I'm going to put it in here instead. Jonathan?
Hello.
See,
Hello. Hello.
is that it
Satellite
today?
delay.
I'm freezing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm having real problems with my internet. I'm just trying to fix it. Okay, so my other thing. Are you there? My
Yeah, we're here.
other thing of the week is terrifying building near Carris of the week. The
Yay!
Ram
Yeah.
Inn in Under Edge, Britain's most haunted B&B. Oh my God, Carris, how far is this from you? I didn't even realise.
You could
I'd heard of it.
literally, my house is up the hill there, at the top of that hill. Carry on past
you
this,
ever
and my
been-
house is just over the hill.
Have you been in? Have you
We
experienced?
used to open it. It was run by paedophile.
Definitely haunted then.
John Ram.
Maybe that's actually not out of character. 1145. This was built in 1145 originally. Obviously,
Wow.
this is the bit sells. It was originally built as the home for the workmen to build the church, which is to our right in the photograph, if you see what I mean. And then it became an inn. It became an inn, and it is now the most haunted B&B in Britain with 20 resident ghosts, including one that.
That's a lot.
The other one with the ghost.
Room each.
One that flew upstairs, and there's a child, and there's a screen "Get Out," and also pretty much a hoarder owner, it seems to me. Although in fairness, she says when she was growing up and they lived there, she refused to sleep there because it was so terrifying. I was amazed because I'd heard of this place and I hadn't put it together with who practically lives down the road. So I think what we should do one week is have Keris conduct this from the Ram Inn. The Bishop's room is the most haunted room.
Yeah,
And
let's
we can
not
have
do
that.
that.
Are the ghosts paedophiles as well? Is it paedophile ghosts?
I don't think so.
Keris
Is the ghost a paedophile?
So
brilliant.
it
Never
was,
know,
Keris
though.
could be thrown
You never
around
know.
the room.
it was run.
We can
It's a lovely place, right? It's a lovely place, but the owner just ran it into the ground, just let it go to shit. It's just recently been done up. I think the daughter, since he's died, the daughter's taken it over. But recently we had Daisy May Cooper and Charlie Cooper were here a couple of weeks ago doing a seance from there.
All
which
right.
is
from there.
Huh?
Oh, from this country, Jonathan. It's so
This country.
funny.
Yeah.
From this
Jonathan, you
country.
love it. It's so funny. It's
Okay.
so well
On the topic
written.
of this country, Daisy May has got a post up on Instagram at the moment. There was a challenge. What can you fit under your tits?
Oh no! With the broom. The broom was amazing.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
And you
So-
could fit a whole packet of toilet paper. Oh, brilliant! That is the best thing I've ever
Who's
seen.
that?
That's Keris.
Paris.
Keris. Look, it's Keris.
With a 9-pack
Everything doesn't make sense there.
9-pack of toilet rolls wedged underneath wabs.
9.
9-pack, mate. 9-pack. Somebody had an iron.
I
Under
saw
their
that
boob.
one.
Did you see
You
the one
Amazing.
that pouring the gin into a
I
glass?
love the toilet paper.
Oh, it was brilliant.
I think you
You
should
need to have
try.
a tit off.
I think you should try shoplifting.
Jonathan, your internet is bollocks tonight. I tell you that right now.
I've got-
We're piecing together any shit we're saying. I think. Oh, I thought I lost them. Jonathan, we haven't even started on one of your subjects yet. We're 25 minutes in, man. You're watching at home, please share the link. This is
And
one of Jonathan's subjects.
I'm
The
going out
surface
as well.
of
I'm
the
so
earth
sorry.
is uninhabitable. Would you rather live in a city underground, high in the sky, or in the ocean? Jonathan.
I want you to read it in a more interesting voice.
The surface of the earth is uninhabitable. Would you rather live in a city underground, high in the sky or deep in the ocean? Jonathan.
You see, it doesn't sound so tedious when you do it like that. You know, you're making me. I'm going high in the sky. That's
High in the sky. Why?
I'm with high because
You think you're better than everybody?
Because I think I am better than everybody.
And you want to look down?
Everybody here, and I want to look down on them. I'm claustrophobic. I think that
You can piss on us.
Piss on us. Tell you what, right? I'd rather die by falling from a huge height than die because the ocean was coming in or the soil was closing in. You know what I mean? If it all goes horribly wrong, and I realise that's quite a negative reason to do this. But also, imagine being up in the air and looking out over the clouds and the sky, and how fabulous that would be. And
looking at the uninhabitable Earth.
Well, obviously,
how lovely.
No, but you're looking at the sun and the sky and the stars and the night, and it suggests a civilization that can fly. And has flying machines and would develop flying. So I'm doing that rather than living among seaweed. And
I'm not a massive fan of water. We know that. I could be doing water.
Tell by your hygiene. I mean, honestly. Love you.
Stop it. You can smell me from there. Stop it. Loved it.
I think it'd have to be the ocean for me.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm a Pisces, so I'm already part of the fish family. Communicate with the dolphins and the whales, and yeah, I'll be all right. Plus, life started from the ocean anyway, so we'll be all right.
What are you? Air? Water?
Well, good question. Virgo with probably Aries rising originally, but now I'm a Leo. So who gives a fuck?
Oh no! See, I'm air, which is why I would go up. Harriet, what do you do? Up in the sky, underground, or in the water?
Would there be like shops and that in the underwater?
Mermaid stores, probably.
Mate, everything's dead on the planet, and you're asking if there's shops.
There's a Claire's accessories. There's nothing else. There's a Claire's accessories.
I'm sure a few scuba diving shops will be open.
And they sell bread and milk as well.
I didn't know that.
That's all.
Oh no.
She got really upset then, Jonathan, with that answer. Claire's Accessories. If Claire's Accessories is the only shop available, she ain't having any of it. That's it. Fucking internet down in disgust. If you're watching at home, please share the links. We get more viewers now and at a later date. You can also donate if you can possibly afford to do so. But more importantly, add your comments. We will read them out as soon as we can. Let's go back to one of Love Dev's. What is something you have done your whole life but are still bad at it? Love Dev. I think I know. I've been talking to Sheila Barbados.
Oh no, it's not that. I'm very good at that, you know. I'm very good, like. It's not that.
It's not that.
It's over in 2 minutes, but it's not that.
Sorry. Here she comes back. She's coming back. She's coming back. Right, wait for it.
Yay!
I've done everything this week. I physically can't do any more to stop this happening. I've deleted almost everything on my bloody computer.
Oh, is it your
I've
laptop?
got a fan. I've got everything. It's just,
Did you do
it's
the
just
spray?
too hot.
Yeah,
you did the spray. Anyway, so Harriet, the question was the topic was from Love Dev. What is something you've done your whole life but are still bad at it?
Probably calming down the laptop for Harriet.
Hang on.
I had to cool down the laptop.
Watching Harriet clean her computer.
What is
I think
the
that's
question?
to clean it, Harriet, that is, you know.
It's to
clean the dust
no,
out.
it's to blast out the holes.
Yeah, clean the dust.
Yeah, clean the dust.
Yeah, right.
Love Dev.
Harriet, the question is, what is something you've done your whole life but still bad at it? Love Dev.
Oh,
Tying my shoelaces. I can't tie shoelaces.
Cow, did you hear that? I never taught Cow how to tie his shoelaces.
Why not?
Really?
Basic.
Because we've had this conversation this week, literally this week. He's 22. So forthright school, he used to wear, like at the time, it was a Velcro shoe. He's just using it as air freshener.
No, get my keys
He
off.
used to wear like Velcro shoes or slip-on shoes or something like that. So
Yeah,
it never
yeah.
would come up. And then when he started wearing trainers, they tucked the laces in. So there was no need to tie a lace. So lovely. What's your excuse?
Say that again.
Do it some weird way.
Yeah, I'll do it like this. Right,
Oh, I
can you
bet
see?
can.
Put it under,
Yeah.
pull it, get
Yeah.
these two like that.
Oh yeah, you're fucking weird.
Oh, that's bollocks, darling. No, that's
The thing is, it keeps coming undone. It's no good.
no, of course it does, because you've done it wrong, dear.
I've even watched YouTube videos and I still can't do it.
Seriously, I will teach you how to not only tie your shoelaces, but also to tie a bow tie. It's very similar, actually.
So lovely. I'm so disappointed in you, but you've made me feel better about my shit parenting. Jonathan, what is something that you've done your whole life but is still shit at it?
Yeah.
Skip. Right, to my own standard singing. I've done my whole life. My childhood ambition was to be a great opera singer.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I would if I could go and be in another life, I would be as a choir boy.
Hang on a minute.
No, you're quite right. Honestly, as a choir boy, as a boy soprano, I did make people cry. I had this incredible, beautiful voice, and I decided to be, and that was my burning ambition, was to sing. And I'm all right. You know, I'm all right. I'm not brilliant. I can sing, but yeah. So, and I've done my whole life up until I was 24, when I auditioned to be at the Royal Northern College of Music, and they more or less laughed me out of the building. Yeah, they were horrible to me. Although, to be fair, right, they were horrible to me, and they shouldn't have been. There's one chap who really tried not to be, but the rest of them were horrible to me. But I think if they hadn't been, it was rather like those auditions on, you know, when you watch on Britain's Got Talent, and there's people who just don't get it, and without a bit of, you're never going to do this, they never get it. And I actually that day got a bang, you're never going to do this, and I did. No, but it was a reality check, and that's part of why I'm in comedy, is because I got lost and found comedy. But yeah, if I
what fucks me off about those talent shows, because there's about 4 tiers that you have to go through. So basically, you've got the people that are watching you going, "This is going to be great TV." Yeah, go through. So you're like, "Oh, I can sing," and then the next people are like, "Oh my god, it's going to be fucking horrific." Yeah, you're through. Oh, I can sing.
I wasn't quite that deluded. I can sing. I was a choral scholar at university. I sang for cathedrals. I can sing, but I'm not opera. I'm not like a great. I'm not a Pavarotti. I'm not like a proper singer. And that was what I wanted to be. And yeah, I did it all my life. I've sung, and also for quite a lot of it, I've been a brilliant singer. Well, no, not quite a lot of it. Until my voice broke when I was 13, people were like weeping and going, "Oh my God, you're an angel from heaven!" And I'm like, "All right." And so to not be that, yeah, that was my thing. Yeah, the thing.
Oh, that's so sad. If you're watching and you want to donate to Make-A-Wish Foundation to make with Jimmy Savile before he dies, just please donate.
I also think if I just carried on, I might have just been a cunt, darling. So, you know.
What was the question? I can't remember, Jim. It was so long ago. It was about 10 minutes ago, wasn't it?
I hate
Jonathan, I think I'm quite similar to you. I've always sang, and I wasn't the best. I was in the church choir. Me.
With your
I don't know what that was then. I don't know what that was. But like, yeah. Anyway, Harriet, what's something you've always done that you've been shit at?
Probably drinking.
Ah,
I used to be very good at it, but I was never good at the hangovers. Even at peak drinking, I was still puking blood and being, I was so ill all the time. But I was drinking, like, I wasn't really eating any food. I was just eating gin. Yeah, I was having gin jelly as my food, and then gin as my liquid. Anyway,
how the fuck you're still alive?
Well, exactly. I pickled.
Thank God.
I've pickled myself.
Okay, that's Harriet. You scare me. If you're watching,
Harriet, we love you, Harriet.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Like, if I was your friend back then, I'd be like, oh God.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What?
Puking blood.
Gin jelly. And
Jonathan, I was doing that when I was like 17.
Anyway, if you're watching at home, please share the links so we can get more viewers. That'd be lovely. And you can also donate if you've got the money to do so. But more importantly, just send your comments and we can read them out. Harriet, let's go to another one of yours. You drink a potion that made you very small and now have to move out of your house and into the nearest snail's shell. You can, however, avoid this if you put both your hands in a blender. Would you? Harriet, would you stay small and live in a snail shell, or would you put your hands in a blender and become normal size again?
Well, the thing is as well, you don't even get the snail shell to yourself. You have to share it with
new information.
Well, obviously, it's
making it up as she goes along.
No, I've planned this. It wouldn't
What do you mean?
in.
This isn't real life?
Yeah.
I quite like that because I'm quite lonely, so I wouldn't mind living in a
lodging with a snail. Would you rather lodge with a snail or your mother again?
So what would you do, Harriet?
I put my hands in a blender. Yeah. Well, it's like I always think of, you know, that episode of Luther where this guy was like a vigilante and he got someone that was awful, and then yeah, that's true. But the snail, what
are you talking about? She only eats gin jelly and drinks gin.
No, that was when I was younger.
Wouldn't it be funny though? The more you put into the blender, the taller you become. So if you put your arm socket, you could be like,
what do you mean? So,
like, if you just did that and that's your normal height in the blender, and then you're like, I go a little bit more.
With your hands, not your body, not your legs.
No.
So you.
No, but you grow.
So you put your hand in. If you put that much hand in,
part of your
normal
body.
height. And if you go up to your arm socket, you can be like 10 foot, giant.
I don't think you understand my question.
No. You think we've ever understood any of your questions? You have seriously misunderstood
the part of the made up, fucked up question that I'm not getting.
Yeah, but you can't get bigger. That's completely pointless. You've already got to be small, and then the only way to not be small and live with a snail is to get a real life blender and put your hands in.
Right.
No way.
See?
You'd bleed to death. You'd bleed to death.
Sorry, I was
point. You'd rather just stay with a snail. I'll stay with a snail.
No.
I've made my decision.
So you cut your tiny hands off and just drop them in a blender.
No,
you put your hand
you
in
are
it.
not. you don't be small when you put your hands in the blender. It's be a small person and live in a snail shell, or stay normal and cut your hands off.
Right.
Thank you.
I thought you were small, and then in order to be big again, you shoved your hand in the blender. Which is why I was like, well, the more you put in, the taller you could be.
No, that was never what it was. You've added all these.
Oh my God.
It's weird how different people interpret different things.
Exactly. Thank God I'm here. That's all I
Who
can
makes
say.
you small then? Who actually makes you tiny?
The potion.
You drank a small potion.
Yeah, but you'd probably find a potion if you like go little and
No, there's only one type.
Alice in the Wonderland.
Right, so Harriet, Splendor, Love Dev's, Snail Shell. Jonathan?
I think
You could have a library in the snail shell.
Yes.
Yeah. The world's smallest library in the world.
I think it depends how small you are. Because if you're very small, the snail shell could be enormously spacious and rather.
One of those elephant snails.
Yeah, exactly.
Harriet, there's a good comment coming up from you.
African ones are massive.
And nobody's going to spot you, and you can just
put it up.
and fill it with a library of spiral.
Yes,
I'm going to put this up if Jim doesn't.
Yeah. So, would
Aye.
blender?
Wouldn't we all, Hugh? Wouldn't we all? But that's what we like. It's the mystery. Oh, Jonathan's not happy.
He's
about
gone.
that. Jonathan
He's
wants
chose
an
the
hour of
snail. He's
therapy.
disappeared already.
It's gone to start his library.
Gone to another. He's back. He's ever so
Slimy
quick. Look,
books.
you don't want to miss anything. He's coming straight back in.
Sorry. I don't know what happened there.
We were going to do one of yours anyway. Then, if you're watching at home, please share the links. We can get
Another
more
reason
viewers.
for me to go away again.
Please donate, but please like, comment with us. Harriet's going to do an hour of therapy. Oh my God, Harriet, would you do that?
What, sit on his bench? Do you know, I get this at gigs. People come up to me that are counsellors, and I think they're going to tell me how good my set was, and then they come and just say, "I really think you need help." Or people that work with ADHD people, and they tell me that I'm undiagnosed ADHD.
I love that. I just love it. I just think it's great, and fuck them. Back to one of Jonathan's now.
You're a comedy goddess.
If you could be any character in a fairy tale, who would you be?
If you could what?
No, wait, I have to say this. Harriet, you're a comedy goddess. You're an original voice. That's what you are. And they're very rare in comedy.
I don't know anybody else like Harriet in my entire life. And I love her.
There's only one Harriet.
I'm not.
Oh, you guys, that's very nice.
I don't know about Keris and Love Dev because I've not seen them on stage, but I can tell you. No,
we've never gigged together.
I'm not even a comedian.
Wandered on.
Mainly tits. I love both Harriet. No, sorry, both Love Dev and Keris. But you, Harriet, on stage, you are a genuinely original voice, and that is very rare, and we should treasure that. Actually,
We all are actually.
Fuck you, people.
And there's a lot of comedians you can kind of gig with and go, "Oh, I've seen this shit before," but you would never say that about Harriet.
Never with you, darling.
Never.
Oh, it's lovely of you. Thank you.
No, you really are, and that's amazing. I mean, that's
very unique.
I met Harriet in my first year of doing comedy. We were in a competition together, and I was just like, "What the fuck is that?"
What competition was it?
The Funny's Funny, the one they brought in to compete with Funny Women. It was in Cirencester with Funny.
Yeah.
Did you sit on the windowsill or something?
Probably.
I think I climbed out the windowsill. I don't know. Anyway, it was hilarious. Anyway, let's go on to another one of Jonathan's ones while we're all
a unique comedy voice to boring, tedious, elderly. Let's do that. That won't help.
Be any character in a fairy tale. Who would it be? You could be any character in a fairy tale. Who would it be?
Right.
Jonathan?
Oh, me. Well, when I was very, very teeny tiny child, there was a Ladybird book of Cinderella where there wasn't one ball, there were three.
I know you said one ball, as in the one ball.
A one ball.
Oh, Bulgaria.
No, one ball. So her fairy godmother came in and she got a beautiful silver dress. And then the second day she got a beautiful gold dress. And then the third day she got a diamond dress and married a handsome prince with, I'm assuming, a massive penis. And I want to be that Cinderella, that specific Cinderella with the silver, gold, and diamond dress. I'll take what?
What book was that?
It was Cinder. It was the lady. It was the original Ladybird.
That's what I can remember it.
Yeah, 3 dresses.
Greedy bitch.
3 dresses. No. Absolutely loving her work. She got 3 fucking magic dresses. Now I'm prepared to take fairy godmother if I have to. But to be honest, what I want is a silver dress, a gold dress, a diamond dress, and a massively hung prince. So Cinderella.
Oh, Cinderella.
Your wish is my command.
Love that.
Yeah.
You be.
I would have to go for Hansel.
Hansel?
Hansel from Hansel and Gretel.
You be a
Is that the boy?
parents and
Which
roast-
one's the boy? I don't know.
Hansel.
Yeah, that's Hansel, yeah.
Yeah.
Hansel,
why?
boy.
Because I can eat a big,
Hansel.
massive house made out of sweets.
He doesn't eat the house.
He does, doesn't he?
Doesn't he just eat breadcrumbs?
He has some, and she fattens him up to kill him to eat
Yep.
it.
But she won't kill me. I'll just keep eating.
Well,
You won't even run away.
I'll be on the roof, Bab. I'll start on the roof.
and
you're
on the roof.
So you'd be Hansel in a fairy tale that you don't know. Harriet.
I'd love to be the giant in the Jack and the Beanstalk. I'd just love to be a giant.
Well, you could have been a giant if my hand blender thing would have worked.
Yeah,
Living
Kevin,
in a
that's
snail.
another separate question. Let's not butter the olives.
That's not
With an
batter
anus
the
of a
olive.
mind of its own.
Batter the olive.
Butter the mix our butter. What's that word? Butter the dish. Butter the olives.
Butter
Let's
the
not
Killed the lily.
peek from the same trough.
All our eggs in one bird.
There you go, exactly.
Do you mean
No,
kill the lily? Do you mean
You filthy
kill the-
animal, Jonathan. Don't you be talking about gilding my lily.
Killed him by Lily.
Right, areas.
That was good. So Harriet's going to be the giant.
Yeah.
Love David Hansel, and Jonathan is original Cinderella. I like that. I don't know who I'd be. Probably that big Ursula thing.
Unicorn.
Oh, that's not a fairy tale, though.
now you say
Little Mermaid's not a
The Little
fairy tale.
Mermaid. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Probably
that's
Ugly
not a
Duckling.
fairy tale.
Ugly Duckling.
Right.
Oh, not the ugly duckling, Caris. So you
Oh.
be when it blossoms.
Well, I
Yeah.
think I look better now than I did when I was younger. And that's a fucking stretch. Anyway, what time are we on? 49 minutes. I like this.
Wow.
Goldilocks, that's a good one.
what?
I know.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks, I love porridge. I don't know whether you're being filthy there, Hugh, but I love it.
sounds filthy. It sounds disgusting. I want
Anybody know about Hugh Janus?
Sleeping in 3 different beds. I'm sure that's you, Jonathan.
Does anybody know
all
Hugh
about
Janus?
3 bears, yeah.
Huge.
Oh, I
No,
changed my
commented.
answer.
Huge anus.
He was here the other week, I think. I
Was
think he
he?
knows
You,
Jonathan.
Janus.
because He
Yeah,
said
it sounds like somebody Jonathan would know. Jonathan,
What's that, darling?
you know Hugh Janus?
Who Janus? Do I know him?
Yeah.
yes.
I have met a few.
What do you mean, Jim? Hugh
I
Janus?
know what
His
Jim
real
is
name?
talking about.
It's on Catfish,
our
they'll be
friend.
investigating, and there's one of them accounts, and they'll
It's our friend. I think it's our friend.
It's our
Oh,
friend.
do you reckon?
Jafar.
Do you reckon Jim's let him slip through the crack? Right, anyway, we're going to go back to the facts. We had 3 facts right at the beginning. 3 facts. Who do these facts relate to? I'm just going to scroll down. Who went to school disco dressed as Bob Marley? Who went to a school disco dressed as Bob Marley? Now, I really want it to be Harriet. I'm thinking it's
I
going to be.
think it is Harriet.
it's me.
It's Harriet, yeah.
Oh,
I remember this, I think. There's
Yeah,
a picture of you as well, isn't there?
yeah.
Who
Well,
played?
it was
Oh.
I sort of browned up as well. It was awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Hashtag Black Lives
I'll
Matter.
see
Oh,
if I
Harriet,
find the
those were the days when you could do
No,
that and got away with it.
Put the
Don't
picture
show
up,
us.
Jim.
Don't
You
show
got
us,
it.
Harriet. It's all right. We forgive
Oh,
you.
Harriet, how old were you?
We forgive you.
about 13, 14, and I
Brilliant.
walked.
It's
I
all
walked.
right.
But all my friends dressed up as Rocky Horror Picture Show, and for some reason, I'm just there sitting with them dressed as Bob Marley.
So they're all in fucking suspenders.
Well, at least you brought
gold shorts, and you're dressed as a black
diversity.
man.
I mean, not young
Yeah.
enough, but young.
That sounds like a good school.
A racist school.
Yeah, it's Cornwall, isn't it?
You know.
Anyway,
good
right, we're going to move on to fact 2. So that was fact 1 for Harriet. Fact 2: whose parents once found a copy of The Sun under their pillow, which they had stolen to look at the source picture?
Love Dev. Because Jonathan wouldn't. It wouldn't
Oh,
be of
it's me.
That's
interest.
what I thought. Jonathan, page 3.
Me. Saucy was what I wrote, not source picture. And
So it was you.
It's because it says source.
It
It says
was.
source on here, and I was like, nobody would use the word source or saucy apart from Jonathan.
Saucy. Oh, okay.
What? So did Jim
I'm sorry.
leave the Y off?
The point is that, of course, what they missed was the page 7 fella, right? The
Ah.
page 3 girl. The reason I stole it was not that, because every now and then the Sun did a page 7 fella.
Really? I didn't know that.
No, I don't remember that.
I didn't know that.
Well, no. Well, but there you are. I do, because it was a very formative experience. And
I love this sauce pic.
Sauce pics,
A bit
bottles
of
of
sauce.
ketchup.
I said saucy on the original thing, and he's misspelled. Yes, thank you. Although I'm not sure saucy sauce would have made it.
No, no.
It was fitting. It was exactly what it needed to be. So, fact 3: who used to punch chickens in the chest? For fuck's sake, Love Dad.
Really?
Why not?
What have we got here today? We got a racist and a chicken puncher. Jonathan, see,
A
sometimes
racist, a pervert,
Yeah, a racist pervert and
You're
a,
not going to
and
be
a
arrested
chicken
after
animal
beater.
abuser.
Ah,
Well, I can explain this one.
really? You better,
Explain,
sir.
Fab.
Can you?
I
You
used
have the right to remain silent. Anything
I
you
can
do
explain,
say
Bab.
can and will be taken in evidence against you. Go on.
so.
Define
I
punch.
used to work in a chicken factory,
Right.
Ah.
and the
Right.
chickens were already dead and plucked.
Snip.
So we used to get the chickens and hang up upon the conveyor belt, and just for fun, we used to go bang, and then get the next one, bang.
No.
Sorry, just for fun.
That was
It's already dead.
story to start with. Then you redeemed yourself, and then you fucking went back to being horrible.
Yeah.
And
No,
what
no.
So what?
was this factory? Where did the chickens go?
Have you heard of Ross Young? The
Garbage.
He was on X Factor, wasn't he?
was he?
Up there. Up
Will
there.
Young. Will
Did
Young.
you ever put your fist inside just to see
No.
if it fit?
You did.
Oh, never. I made chicken Kievs.
How'd you make a chicken Kiev?
Processed
Put
meat
your fist inside it.
to get the garlic in. Yeah,
Look, you did.
Gotta get
One
the
of them.
garlic in.
One of them has. If it wasn't Love Dev, it was one on his conveyor belt. Oh, let's just punch. Let's just punch his chest. Let's just punch it. Oh,
I reckon somebody's done that at work. I reckon
We're
somebody-
horrified, darling.
more than their finger.
I love this. Right,
What a
anyway.
marvelous argument for
Sorry,
vegetarian.
it's so fast, suddenly isn't so horrifying. There we go, Joe. Who would have thought it?
Dead ones.
Souls Love Dev. Oh, anyway.
What a great show.
This has been spouting nonsense. I can't
They
even
were the
remember.
best facts we've done, I think.
Really? I mean, really has.
We tackle some subjects on here, mates. This is like some serious shit we're bringing to the nation here.
Cool word. We brush against subject.
Yeah.
We can tackle them.
We should
just
be
go-
proud of the content we put out on here
Should we?
We should be on the telly.
Should we?
and stuff to the people. Anyway, Love Dev, have you got anything coming up this week?
No, not really.
Right,
Next.
Harry,
Can't be asked.
Jonathan.
Barking Tales. There you go.
I've put some children's stories out there. Jonathan Mayer reads on Facebook. I'm doing kids' stories for my grandchildren. They're free.
Aww.
It doesn't matter, but they're
We're
quite.
at page 7.
Pardon? Thanks.
We're at page 7.
Fuck you. So they're
That's a bit harsh.
Have you got one about chickens?
I've got nothing about murdering chickens in my.
It's got nothing. It's not got a story about fisting chickens, Love Dev. That's
Or
your
snails.
story to tell. Anyway, we're gonna go. This has been spouting nonsense. We've had Love Dev, Harriet, and Jonathan. Thank you for joining the show.
Bye.
Link
Thanks for
viewers,
joining.
donate if you can. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.